Yeah, the 90s are rolling along now. This is episode 91 of Fine Music. Time for the self-indulgent episode. And someone had cleverly posted in the Fine Music group on Facebook about a band called the Cleverleys. And that reminded me of another group. And I was introduced to this group by my son-in-law. So it goes to show you, if your relatives are in hard times, take them in, because they might know some music you don't know. And this is one of them. Okay, I'm going to screen share it. Ta-da. I've only got one of their albums, but they have a few from what I understand. But this one, you can see by the titles how it struck me. They're doing country covers, very clever country covers. You got to see their videos. They always film their videos around farmhouses.
Nice.
And so they do a version of Black Dog. It's just fun, fun, fun. The featured instrument is usually the fiddle. So they do Thunderstruck, Paradise City, Nothing Else Matters, Over the Hills and Far Away, Holy Diver, You Shook Me All Night Long. You get the idea. So, you know, I guess they're a bit of a novelty act, but they also, they rock pretty well too for a country group. So they straddle that line between country and rock, and it's got that youthful energy that a son-in-law has. Yeah. So that's a pretty quick recommendation there. If you like the Cleverleys, I think you're going to love Steven Seagulls. Any questions?
I saw the Black Dog up there, and have you guys heard Dread Zeppelin?
Oh yeah, and Dread Zeppelin.
Yeah.
Yeah. There.
Seems like
I saw them live,
oh,
1990.
Me too. Yeah.
What year did you see them?
I don't remember what year it was. I have some photos, and I have to look at the metadata, but it was at the Belly Up Tavern here in Solana Beach, and they were, you know, there's a difference between somebody who's trying to be funny and really good musicians who know how to pull it off. You know what I mean?
I was just gonna say that I saw them at the House of Blues in Anaheim.
Nice.
And that was one of the best live shows I've ever seen. They were excellent musicians.
Yeah.
It was a small house, so the sound was phenomenal. So well done. I mean, because based on the videos, you would think Tortelvis is a bit of a goof.
He is.
But they really perform well. They perform well. You know, he does all those Elvis antics, but
I think those kinds of antics are like that. That is like flattering, you know. I mean, it's in praise of.
Yeah. Well, okay. So here's the tagline for Dread Zeppelin, right? If you like Elvis doing Led Zeppelin in reggae style, Dread Zeppelin is for you.
Yep.
And it's quite good. Quite good. Okay, this turned into a double recommendation. You know what you forced me to do. Can I do this? Can I venture in my media player while it's on screen?
Please do.
Let's see, Dread, that's a D. I'll get up to the Ds. It would help if I went to the right part. Here we go. Get up there, Ds. Get up there. Get up. Yeah. Okay, went a little too far. Dread, there they are. I got a bunch of Dread Zeppelin albums. I'm a big Dread Zeppelin fan. Nice. The first one is the best.
Yeah.
Right, it's called Unleaded.
Yep.
Ed is the rapper. I forgot to mention the reggae rapper, Ed. 100% fantastic album. Then they came out with the second album, which was already visible, 5 million, I'm sorry, because it's a play on Elvis's record, So Many Fans Can't Be Wrong, right? I forget what the number was. And they do more Zeps, nothing but Zepp there. They try to do a couple of original songs. They one called Do the Claw. That's an inside joke.
Stir It Up is what, Jimmy Cliff or something like that?
And Big Old Gold Belt.
Big Gold Belt. Yeah, there you go.
The famous gold belt he wears like Elvis. And they have the origin story in one of the videos, how he became Tortelvis. He got hit by an ice cream truck. I'm not going to go chronologically. I'll just quickly go down these albums and be out of here. Bar Coda, right, instead of Coda. This is like the Leftovers, but these are fantastic Leftovers. He does a great version of How Could He Not? Suspicious Minds. Really good. And then you got some of those latter day Zepp songs like The Ocean and The Rover. Hot and Spicy Bean Burger. I believe this is the album where they hit all the hits, right? Kashmir, Stairway to Heaven, All of My Love. It's good, but not as good as the other two albums. No Quarter Pounder. What's on here? This is they ventured away from Led Zeppelin too, right? They did another Elvis one, Viva Las Vegas, very well done. What Is and What Should Never Be, Zeppelin, No Quarter, Zeppelin. The Last Resort, doing Eagles. That's a funny one. Black House of the Holy, Brick House of the Holy. Now this is great. I love this because it's combining the Commodore's Brick House with Houses of the Holy. And it's hilarious. It's really great musically.
Have you ever heard of Reverend Billy C. Works?
No.
He does a song called Stairway to Freebird.
Okay, now combine the two greatest
Yep.
audience requests into one song. Great
Fun
idea.
Stuff.
And Ruins, that's the last one to talk about, Ruins. This one goes even farther afield. Taking Care of Business for you BTO fans, done reggae style. Disco Inferno, done reggae style. For some reason, The Last Resort might have been here first. I don't know. And a couple of more. And this one's kind of just a little bit of everything album. Hey, Hey, What Can I Do? The single version of Stairway to Heaven, 4 minutes. Yes, it can be done. And yeah, so you got me going there because I'm a big Dread Zeppelin fan.
Yeah, me too.
That was such a good show. See them live. They're still around. Are they still around?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's been a long time since I Dread Zeppelin 30 years ago.
It's been a long, lonely time, I think.
Yeah. Well,
you know,
it's a little less lonely now. I've been to Heartbreak Hotel, which is a phenomenal version they do of Heartbreaker with Heartbreak Hotel. That's probably their best
Heartbreaker
tune.
Hotel, yeah.
Yeah. But now All of My Love is going to my wife of 4 months. All right. All right. Thank you for episode 91, which went a little farther than I expected. Who were we talking about originally? Steve and Seagulls. Definitely going to make you laugh and rock, and with good old country picking. And of course, Dread Zeppelin, Elvis, Zeppelin, and reggae, and more, all in one really tight package. It's really enjoyable. I recommend any of their albums, but of course, best are the first two. Okay, 91.